Hey guys, it's Miss Allwine and Rhett. Can you see him here? He's laying on the ottoman and napping next to me while I was doing some work sitting on my floor in my living room. Let's pick up where we were with Mercy Watson. If you remember, Mr. Watson and Mercy were driving in the convertible like they do every Saturday, and someone popped up in the back seat, and that was baby Lincoln, okay? So she's the one that wanted to go out and experience some adventure, and her sister, Eugenia, is kind of cranky, and she calls that folly, right? So then Mercy takes over driving in the seat. Also, the police officer, Tomalello, is following them. We're going to have to see what happens, all right? Chapter 8. Back on Decawoo Drive, Eugenia Lincoln was looking for Baby. She looked in Baby's bed. Baby was not there. She looked on the back step. Baby was not there either. "Baby!" shouted Eugenia. "Reveal yourself at once." But Baby did not reveal herself. "Where could she be?" said Eugenia. "And why do I think this has something to do with that pig?" Eugenia marched next door. She rang on the Watson's bell. She doesn't look happy, does she? "Mrs. Watson," said Eugenia, "Baby is missing." "Goodness," said Mrs. Watson. "And I believe that your pig is responsible," said Eugenia. "Mercy?" said Mrs. Watson. "Yes," said Eugenia, "exactly." "But Mercy is not here," said Mrs. Watson. "She is on her Saturday drive with Mr. Watson." Eugenia turned and looked down the road. "Folly," she said. She's not a happy lady, is she? "Heavens," said Mrs. Watson. You don't think." "I do think," said Eugenia. "That is my point exactly. I do think, and apparently I'm the only one around here who does." I wonder why Eugenia is so cranky and mad. Chapter 9. Officer Tomalello had to go very fast to catch up with the convertible. The officer had to speed. "Is that vehicle swerving?" Officer Tomalello asked himself. "It is," he answered himself. "It is most definitely swerving." Is the driver of that vehicle breaking the law?" Officer Tomalello asked. "Without a doubt," he answered. "The law is being broken. It is time to take action." Officer Tomalello pulled up alongside the car. He shouted into his bullhorn, "Pull over!" Uh-oh. You think he's going to be surprised when he finds who's in the driver's seat? The driver turned. The driver looked at him. The driver oinked. "Is that a pig behind the wheel?" Officer Tomalello asked himself. "Yes," he answered himself. "Yes, that pig is most definitely behind the wheel." Again, Officer Tomalello shouted into his bullhorn, "Pull over! Pigs cannot drive cars. Pull over immediately." Do you think Mercy understands him? Is she going to pull over? "He is absolutely correct," said Mr. Watson. "Pigs cannot drive cars, and I would like to pull over, but I can no longer feel my legs. Therefore, I cannot step on the brake pedals. Therefore, I cannot stop this car." "Oh, dear," said Baby. "I think we are in trouble." Uh-oh. What do you guys think is going to happen? Chapter 10. Back on Decawoo Drive, Mrs. Watson invited Eugenia inside. "There's no point in worrying alone," Mrs. Watson said. "Come in and help me fix a snack for my darlings." Mrs. Watson brought Eugenia into the kitchen. "Will you help me butter some toast?" asked Mrs. Watson. "Toast?" grumbled Eugenia. "Who cares about toast?" "Don't worry," said Mrs. Watson. She patted Eugenia on the back. "If Baby is with Mr. Watson, then she is just fine. Mr. Watson is an excellent driver." "He is a menace," said Eugenia. "Pardon?" said Mrs. Watson. "Nothing," said Eugenia. She picked up a piece of toast. She applied the tiniest amount of butter. "Oh, heavens," said Mrs. Watson. "You have to put on more than that. Mercy likes a great deal of butter on her toast." "Who cares about how pigs like their toast?" Eugenia said. There," said Mrs. Watson. "I know you are worried, but everything will work out. Baby will come home. In the meantime, why don't we just concentrate on our buttering?" Toast is not the answer, grumbled Eugenia. But she buttered another piece anyway. It's a lot of toast. All right, guys, we're going to stop there, and then tomorrow I will be able to finish the book off for you, okay? So I'll leave you with a little suspense of wondering what's going to happen, if the pig ever pulls over, if they're going to get in trouble with the police officer, if Eugenia's going to be mad when she finds out where baby was. Lots of things that we need answered tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Have a wonderful rest of your day.